Hi everybody, I'm Gwendolyn Sterk and I'm pleased to be here with my friend Kathy O'Hara of O'Hara and Friends Salon. Thanks for coming out.
Thank you for having me.
You know, we're going to talk today about small businesses because you're an advocate of small businesses in our area.
All in the area.
Tell us why.
You know, we got to help out each other in the community. You know, it's a big leap to leave a corporate situation and go out on your own.
Right.
So, if you can support each other, and, you know, I get involved, I'm part of the ALSUP Chamber Board, and so I try to support, because I grew up in ALSUP,
Okay.
I try to support other local businesses there, and then now our salon's located in Palos, so I'm on their Chris Kindle Mart board.
Fun.
And, you know, just helping out each other up and down Harlem Avenue, you know,
Right.
up and down Pulaski, up and down Cicero. I try to shop and eat and bring in different people from the area to talk about their small business.
Right. You know, I think society is changing so much. Don't you agree?
Oh,
You know, and
absolutely.
we're ordering from Amazon and we don't go into the little shops in town and we don't really provide that support. But there's two reasons for that support. One is to encourage those local businesses, but also when we come together as small businesses, we can also help the community at large. You know, for different projects that you've been involved in and we've talked about, like cancer support, veteran support. If we would all work together, boy, what a change we could make.
Oh yeah, like when we did the Stuff the Duffel. I got a hold of you, and I got a hold of Helen Morgan,
Right.
and I got a hold of Mark, and said, hey, let's call in the troops,
Right.
let's call in our heavy hitters, and let's make this work.
And we did, you know,
Yeah.
and as a result of it, and
Yeah.
you being the impetus to do that, all of us together were able to take that small donation and make it a very large contribution. You know, that's why at our own firm here, we've started that resource center, because with people going through a divorce, it's very interesting to me because I felt like people were coming in and they're paralyzed. You know, they're in a new stage in life, they don't know where to turn, and frankly, we're so busy in our own little worlds, we don't even know where to go to. So they might need a real estate broker, they might need a mortgage broker, and a financial investment, a counselor, an addiction specialist, whatever it is. That's what we've tried to do here, is bring all of those resources of local people in our own community that can provide that service. Because you know what? Our legal piece is just a real small little piece in that grand scale of how we all move forward with our lives. Same thing with you. You bring in people locally within, they might be in your salon and they might feel paralyzed. They don't know where to turn.
Right.
A life change has come, right?
Right. You know, I've got another quick story. A couple years ago, we cut hair for the homeless, and there was a Facebook post from this one lady that started this little program called Almost Home, and she was looking for people to bring in some gift cards
Okay.
and like a CTA pass from Walgreens.
Okay.
And I was like, I've never heard of her. I contacted her, so I told Bob I was going out for the day, and I ran out and I spent $100 on local gift cards, Wendy's, Taco Bell,
Sure.
whatever. And then I called her and I said, look, I've got these gift cards I'd like to donate to you. Well, then I went through and shared her Facebook page with everybody. And now we've got all these people helping Sarah Galvin from Almost Home in the area. We fundraised and we got bags for the homeless at Christmas time one year. We were able to pick up like 18 bags, which
Nice.
I saw advertised in WGN.
Okay.
So now her program for people, you know, anytime she mentions on Facebook that she needs something, like a woman's lights are going to be turned off, or
Okay.
her and her daughter are living in the car and the car needs a new carburetor.
Right.
PayPal people come and it's done within minutes.
Because everybody got
Because
together.
everybody got together.
Right. And it started with just that small
One small
donation.
blip.
Right. And then it grew into something much bigger. And then today, with our availability with social media, we have the outreach that we didn't have before as well.
Right.
You know, before we had to pick up the phone. God
Yeah.
forbid, you know. Maybe one with a cord,
Yeah.
you know. And then you'd have to call people. I remember
Right.
when I got my first cell phone. So when I talk to somebody today that's younger, I just kind of like, boy, you have no idea what communication used to be.
Mm-hmm.
And now we really can get out there and get something done really quickly.
Yes.
And it's amazing what we can do for the community. So I think it's important for that small business support, and also getting together and putting on programs and supporting each other that way, and getting to know each other as a facilitator as well.
Yeah, you have to be out there. You have to pay attention to who's doing what, and who you can help utilize in the community. You support them, and then they're more than happy to support you.
Absolutely. And you can do that through your local chamber of commerce.
Yeah.
There's various networking groups that are available, and just getting to know your neighbors and then forming together alliances. And like you said, that news spreads and then everybody participates in the programs.
I read the local little papers, and anytime that there's a fundraiser for somebody,
Right.
I'm sending out gift certificates.
Sure.
You know?
Right. And it's that little things that move forward. So we really appreciate the opportunity. And boy, you know, it is important for us as small businesses. We forget that that's what America is.
Yeah.
You know,
Start out the small business.
It did.
The local mom and pop.
Right. And I read a statistic recently that did you know that like 85% of Americans are still hired or own a small business? I couldn't believe it. It seems so strange to me when you see the big cities, but we don't think about the rural areas
Yeah.
and everybody else around. So supporting that and understanding that network, because the change comes from us individually.
From within.
That's right. Well, what a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.